We're often asked where our dolls and stuffed animals are created, and while we have a tiny workshop here in Brooklyn where we make some of our doll clothes and all of our designs and logistics and whatnot, here's our head elf Jane, as we refer to her. She's our main designer, and she founded this company 14 years ago, just making the villagers out of her apartment. But when this company expanded, she knew that she needed to run it in a way that the Hazel Village animals would be proud. So now we're partnered with artisans in Nepal and India, where Jane and our director of production, Grace, were able to visit last month. And I want to focus this video on our artisans in Nepal, primarily the team that creates our dolls. We've been working with them since 2017, and they have a social mission: preferentially hire survivors of trauma and discrimination. They provide them job training, personal development programs, fair wages, and from what I've heard from Jane, delicious breakfast and lunch provided daily. And Jane tells us every time she visits, but perhaps you could tell yourself just by holding the products that there's just so much love and care and consideration that goes into these creations. And thanks to that dedication, our woodland friends are better quality and even just cuter than ever before. Now, recently we've begun partnering with another organization in Nepal that Jane and Grace were able to visit, and you might recognize this hat from Augustus Wild Boar's drop a couple weeks ago, and it sold out pretty quickly. And we could definitely see why, especially after seeing these videos, how much work just goes into crafting these beautiful little hats. So if you're interested in learning more, I highly recommend going to the Hazel Village blog. We have a whole post that has Jane and Grace's reflections, and you can learn even more about the artisans.